the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all.
Hi guys, how you doing? So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed my asymmetrical bob side part wig, and I hope you guys enjoy it. As you can see, I'm starting off by hot combing my hair back, or my frontal back. That's what I do before I start plucking it, which you guys can see now. And I basically wanted to show you guys how I pluck in real time, just so you can see how kind of fast I go. But obviously I'm a professional, so that's why I can go that fast. And as you guys can see, that is the end result. It's very much giving scalp, period. Like, book your All Things Allayed custom wig today, because I don't know what you're doing, okay? But as you can see, what I like to do with my wigs, I don't know, but some people are different, but I personally, I like to part my wigs on the wig head rather than on my head. I just find that I can flatten it and, you know, make it as perfect as possible without doing it on my head. And as you can see, it looks amazing. And I also like to style my wigs off my head as well. So as you guys can see, I obviously am going for the straight look because it's a bob, and as you can see, the hair is still long, but that means I'm gonna cut it later, obviously. And I will also show you guys, I think I'll show you guys when I was cutting it, maybe a few little clips. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm styling my hair, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let you guys watch this because it's a bit self-explanatory now. But yeah, I'll see you guys, or I'll speak to you guys when there's something else to explain. But yeah, for the meantime, enjoy this little montage of me styling my wig.
Drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling, none of that could ever make me leave. Yeah, every time I look into your eyes, I see it.
Hey guys, so as you can see, what I'm doing right here is just trying on the wig, seeing if I want to change the parting or anything like that before I get ready to stick it down. As you can see here, I'm just showing you guys my braiding pattern. My hairstylist that does my underwig braids, it's the GOAT, okay? I'm gonna put her Instagram right on the screen right here so you guys can see it, and make sure you guys go to her because she does them so impeccably. It's amazing, and I don't even know how many braids are there, but there's loads, and my wig stays sitting flat, okay? And it lasts so long and makes my hair grow so much. As you saw, I would use my Got2b gel just to, you know, gel all the, you know, edges I have back. As you guys can see, I have a very, you know, wide space for my forehead for my wigs. So yeah, I've got a lot of forehead space, and you know what, I used to hate it, but I love it now. Like, it makes me who I am. I think I'm beautiful with my forehead, and you know what, God knew that I was a wig girl because he gave me lots of space to put my wigs. So look at God. I mean, you always have to look at the positives of things, right? yes, so as you can see, I'm just adjusting my wig, you know, hot combing it a bit, just doing what I need to do, and I'm clipping my hair back to get ready to cut around my ears. This is a very important step, guys. You want to make sure that you're doing this with your wig so your wigs are fitting properly and they're not uncomfortable. You're going to see very detailed, you know, how I do it. I'm not going to cut out anything, just so you guys, obviously sped up a little bit, just so it's not too long, but you guys can see how I cut around my ears to make my wig fit more comfortably for me. And earlier, I don't know if you guys saw, but I put some powder in my wig to match my skin, and I did make a little mistake because I feel like I put too much, and I feel like the shade of powder that I used was a little bit too dark. So you guys are going to see that soon, but I do fix it by the end of the video. But you guys are going to see that soon. I do put a bit more powder on the wig, and it's just a little bit too dark, but I think in this video I do show you guys how I kind of fix that anyway. So yeah, you guys will see that in real time, but it does happen. I just want to show you guys the realness of like putting in a wig. Sometimes you do put on too much foundation, or you do put too much glue. Like, it's just is what it is. It's not perfect, but you always end up looking amazing at the end, which is what I want to show you guys. But yeah, now I've got my wig fitting properly. Obviously, here, look, now you guys can see I'm putting more powder. What's that? Who told me to do that? Who told me to become fast? But anywho, now you're gonna see me cutting the lace to get ready to like basically fit to my head. So this is quite an important step, guys. When you are cutting the lace on your frontal, you want to make sure that you are, like you can see here, I'm using a razor. Oh my gosh, see guys, you can see now in this current moment how I am looking at how dark it is for my skin. Can you guys see now? So what I did is I got some rubbing alcohol on this little towel, and I'm basically using the rubbing alcohol to wipe the powder off of the lace and off of my forehead, and I just rub as much as I can. But yeah, that's the way to kind of combat that in the future. But anyway, what I was saying, you want to cut in like a jagged motion, like, or if you're using scissors, you don't have like an eyebrow razor like me, you can use normal scissors and just cut in a triangle kind of zigzag kind of motion. As you can see what I'm doing here, you don't want to cut straight across, because that's how you're going to get that kind of, you know, horrible forehead, you know, I don't know, like horrible just lace front looking old fits or looking wigs, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you want to cut in a nice zigzag motion. And yeah, but yeah, watch me do the rest, because it's basically everything else is going to be kind of self-explanatory from here. Okay, so as you can see, I like to put my glue on some piece of cardboard or whatever I've got, and as you can see, I'm just using the end of my razor, but you can use anything. A lot of people use like those old lollipop sticks, or you know, whatever you've got really, just something flat to make sure the glue is flat. And I like to go around my whole perimeter, and I like to paste the glue around. And also guys, as you can see, I've got obviously a lot of forehead space to work with, but if you haven't, and you know, you're worried about getting glue in your hairline, don't worry about it. Honestly, the only problem with having glue in your hairline is if you remove your wig wrong. Like if you're pulling your wig off, then of course your edges are going to come out with it. I think it's all in the removal of your wig. If you guys would like me to make a video showing how to remove a wig, then please comment down below and I'll do that, just to show you guys how to successfully and carefully remove a wig. I can 100% do that for you guys, because I feel like a lot of people make the mistake of, you know, gluing their wigs down and their like hairline and then ripping it off, and then the edges are gone and they're crying. So yeah, please remove your wigs properly. There's nothing wrong with putting glue near your hairline or on your hairline. It's fine, you just need to remove it properly. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then I go in with a second layer. I think I did about 3 or 4 layers. It all depends on how long you want your wigs to last, but you definitely want to make sure, as you saw before, I blow dried it. You want to make sure that that first layer is, you know, almost clear, and then you go on to the next layer and make sure that's clear, and so on. And I'm going to keep doing this until I want to, basically. And then yeah, you guys will see the next step. So as you can see here, I'm not afraid to customize my wig more. I'm cutting back a bit more. Please guys, do not be afraid to cut more of the lace and just customize it to your own hairline. Please don't just, you know, do one straight line, I beg. And then also, as you can see here, I am going and I'm lifting up the bits that didn't get stuck down, and I'm putting more glue. And I'm basically just gonna try and get every piece of that glue stuck to my forehead. That's how you're gonna get that seamless melt. And yeah, you just want to lift up any little crevice that's not glued down and get it glued down. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking out my baby hairs, just seeing where I want them, finding, you know, the ones that are going to frame my face the way I usually like them. And then what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me use my hot comb to kind of like comb them down a little bit, just so that they're easier for me to mold on my head. Then I'm going to use my little scissors to cut, and as you can see, I'm cutting it in a diagonal motion. I'm not cutting straight, I'm cutting downwards. That's how you're going to get that realistic effect. And then I'm using my little pencil straighteners to actually curl my baby hairs. And this is a hack that I saw Arrogant Tage use, I think a few years ago, and a lot of people just jumped on like the trend, because honestly, like, I don't know why nobody thought of this sooner. Like, it makes so much sense to curl your baby hairs, because it just basically shapes them for you. All you have to do is go in with your mousse or your gel, whatever you use, and form your baby hairs. Like, I just love it. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. I went in with my mousse, and I'm basically just gonna form my baby hairs into the shape or whatever, how I want them. I really like mousse because it creates a soft baby hair look when you comb them out, and I don't like my baby hairs to be stuck to my forehead like that. Like, I really like them to look nice and fluffy and natural as possible. That's the thing about me. I like to go for as much of a natural look as possible, but I still want to look like, you know, who's that girl? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we love that.
The thought of you is what keeps me alive. The thought of you is the reason why I hold my head up. The thought of you.
So I'm just using, as you saw, that rapid strip to wrap my baby hairs down, and then my band to give it extra pressure. And also, as you guys can see here, I'm using my black spray. This is like a game changer for me. When I want my part-ins, not my baby hairs, when I want my part-in to look sharp, when I want it to look crisp, I use this black spray that I got from the hair shop, and I just go over my my part-in with it. And you can just use, like the comb, like I use the end of the comb or whatever you have to put in the middle so it doesn't get all over it. And yeah, I just love using the spray. As you can see, I'm combing up my baby hairs to get that soft look, and I'm basically just now like just making sure the wig looks how I want it. Yeah, I didn't even get to put on makeup because I was rushing to leave at this point, and I ended up putting makeup on in the car. But listen, I'm beautiful with or without makeup, so yeah, I'm glad that you guys got to see the slay and the wig without makeup, so you guys can really see that this wig is laid from my scalp, not matching my makeup. You know how girls, they do their wigs and the wig matches their makeup and not their skin? Yeah, this kind of wig is, yeah, it's just giving everything. And I hope you guys are inspired to do a bob wig because of this video, and I hope it's helped you. And yes, I love you guys so much. And if you guys want to see me with makeup with this wig, then go and watch my vlog. And yeah, love